By this era, gaming characters had become so real they practically jumped off the screen. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're continuing our memorable video game character series with the top 10 memorable video game characters of the 2000s.
Enough chat. Let's do this.
For this list, we're taking a look at video game characters that achieved their iconic status in the early 21st century. Keep in mind that we're limiting this list to specific characters, so unfortunately, no big daddies here. Also, characters who already appeared in the 80s and 90s lists are not eligible to appear again. So check out those lists if your favorite wasn't on here.
Objection!
Number 10, Captain John Price, Call of Duty series.
What in blazes are you waiting for, man? Get this thing moving, McGregor!
War is hell, but combat is a little less daunting with a captain like John Price heading the charge. Whether you're playing as Price or following him into battle, this British soldier demonstrates everything that makes a great leader.
Made quite a racket, didn't you? That's quite all right. I can still walk.
He might fire off insults even more than he fires his M4A1, but behind every insult there's affection for his men.
This is for soap.
While maintaining a sense of humor, he'll tackle each mission with great gravitas. By the Modern Warfare trilogy's conclusion, you'll truly come to recognize Price as a friend and brother. Number 9, Marcus Fenix, Gears of War series.
Welcome to the big suck, Sergeant Phoenix. You ready to hit the road? You know it.
While Marcus Fenix undeniably has his badass moments, there's more to this mounting, grunting juggernaut than just an action hero.
Is that what you think?
Behind his hulking exterior, Marcus harbors a vulnerable side, exemplified through the loss of his father, his feelings toward fellow soldier Anya, and his duties as the leader of Delta Squad.
Nice work, Delta. And Rook, Carmine, you did good.
This gives the Gears of War series a true human element with a relatable hero at its core.
Dad, go.
He's got a lot of weight to carry on his shoulders, but Marcus's shoulders are fortunately broader than most.
That was satisfying.
Number 8, Max Payne, Max Payne series.
I didn't like the way the show started. They'd given me the best seat in the house, front row center.
What really stands out about this decade in gaming is how developers started taking on more chances with their protagonists. Rather than being mere shells for players to wear, characters could now be sensitive, troubled, and not necessarily all that heroic.
The NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon, believed to be armed and extremely dangerous.
Gunning for payback after the murder of his wife and daughter, Max Payne is a hard-boiled anti-hero straight out of a film noir.
Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk.
Payne's emotional journey isn't always the most pleasant or triumphant, but that's what makes him such a compelling person to follow.
No, no, God, no, please, Michelle.
Number 7, The Heavy, Team Fortress 2.
I am heavy weapons guy.
The heavy weapons guy's name pretty much speaks for himself. He's a guy and he carries the most absurdly heavy weapon in all of gaming. Even without Sasha, the Heavy could probably crush his opponents with his bare hands. But all guns aside, he's also a highly enjoyable character. In an instant, this Russian can go from gentle giant to cackling madman. There's something surprisingly delightful about the Heavy's gleeful, trigger-happy nature and his admiration for artillery.
Who touched my gun?
The Heavy's enthusiasm rubs off on the player, whether he's spinning up his chain gun or just playing poker at the inventory.
You take many bullets before dying, I think.
Number 6, Carl Johnson, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Welcome home, Carl. Glad to be back.
While it was tempting to include Nico Bellic on this list, Carl Johnson represents an even greater turning point for the Grand Theft Auto series.
Lost. You gone.
For starters, CJ was arguably the first GTA protagonist that felt like a genuine human being.
Yeah, for sure. You know that. I'll see y'all later.
Sure, this gangsta commits countless ridiculously violent acts. But at the same time, however, CJ can be compassionate, remorseful, and a voice of reason.
Big Smoke, it's me, Carl. Chill.
Even as he moves up the criminal ranks, he maintains something of a moral code. He's no saint, but he does his best to get through life.
See you around, officer.
Number 5, Ezio Auditore, Assassin's Creed series.
You are a mystery, Ezio Auditore.
Everything in the initial sequel to Assassin's Creed got a massive upgrade, including the main character. Ezio Auditore's story immediately sucks the player in as this lover-turned-fighter seeks revenge for his father and brothers, while also doing right by his remaining family members.
Choose your own way. Do not follow me.
Witty, charismatic, and deadly with his hidden blade, Ezio's definitely someone we'd want as a friend rather than an enemy.
Requiescat in pace.
His lifelong journey through the Italian Renaissance overflows with thrills, heartbreak, and revelations, easily making Ezio the most unforgettable of all of Desmond's ancestors thus far.
You will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end.
Number 4. Nathan Drake, Uncharted series.
Here we go.
In the 80s and 90s, video games were mainly about the player having an epic journey. Nowadays, though, games have come to be more about the player having a journey with someone they truly care about.
Christ almighty.
Smart, funny, resourceful, passionate, and just the right amount of crazy, Nathan Drake is our ideal guide to adventure. Granted, Drake can also be a rapscallion, but that edge somehow makes him all the more appealing. Whether falling out of planes or hanging out of trains, we'd accompany this honorable thief to the ends of the earth when he's not selling out to Subway.
Subway, where winners eat!
Number 3. Kratos, God of War series.
The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
Although religious people have often debated about whether God is forgiving or vengeful, there's no denying that Kratos is a vengeful god.
I will have my revenge!
However, he's more like a god on steroids, even ripping Poseidon and Zeus a new one. With that power, however, comes great tragedy. A Spartan warrior that's been virtually stripped of any humanity, it's hard to think of a moment in God of War where Kratos isn't committing an act of terrific violence. If you're looking for an outlet to release your pent-up rage, though, Kratos is the answer to your prayers.
Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours.
Number 2. GLaDOS, Portal series.
Oh, it's you.
From the moment we hear GLaDOS' ominously calm voice in Portal, it's clear that something is not quite right. Our suspicions are confirmed once the cake is revealed to be a lie.
Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory incandescence.
This artificial life form and disk operating system becomes progressively more fascinating in the sequel, as her surprising backstory is revealed and she becomes an unlikely ally.
Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up. You dangerous, mute lunatic.
By the game's end, she might want us gone, but we all want a little bit more of her.
Good evening.
Great. What the hell?
A bit like HAL 9000 with sarcasm and singing chops, GLaDOS simply takes the cake.
Seriously though, goodbye.
Before we level up our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Listen up, Normandy. This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. And I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
For I'm here to reclaim what is rightfully mine.
Dr. Freeman, I presume. I'd better hurry.
Interesting.
Guy!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
So are you, lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
Number 1. Master Chief, Halo series.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well.
While we've yet to see Master Chief's face in its entirety, he quickly evolved into the faces of Halo, Xbox, and an entire gaming generation.
Tell that to the Covenant.
It's safe to say that this super soldier's green armor and helmet are forever embedded into our popular culture.
We're not leaving him here.
Yeah, you're not.
The strong, silent type, Master Chief has only become more intriguing, complex, and identifiable with every passing game, his farewell to Cortana being an emotional high point.
It was my job to take care of you.
We were supposed to take care of each other. And we did.
We can't wait to continue peeling back the Master Chief's layers until we finally find the man behind the mask.
I need a weapon.
Right this way.
Do you agree with our list?
Keep the value in it, keep it real.
Who's your favorite video game character from this decade? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Sorry, pal. You're not my type.